What's up, everybody? And thank you for coming to the 360 podcast, the podcast that talks about everything that's gonna come full circle. Uh, I'm Smitty, and Montana's not here to join us today, but it's just both Keys, Key Squared. We're thrilled to have you join us for this episode, our second episode. Yes, Lord. Today, today, and we made it. We made it. Um, today. Today we're gonna go through we're gonna talk a little bit about the Navy, the good, the bad, the ugly. I know a lot of people, uh, especially you Navy sailors, wanted to have this one. So we're gonna do it. Before we jump into everything, I want to take a moment to express my gratitude to each and every one of you listening. Your support means the world to us, and we're constantly amazed by the vibrant community that's growing around this podcast. If you haven't already, don't forget to like and subscribe so you can stay connected. We also have a Instagram page. Uh, the 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 link is in the page description. I don't know if it's going to be in the video description, but it's there. Remember, this podcast is not just a one-way street. We want to hear from you. Share your thoughts and ideas and suggestions. Hit that the comment section. We'll read them live. So without further ado, let's get into it. Man, bro, how was your week been? No, we not good. Um, bro, I feel like can they hear you? They can't hear you. 1 second. All right, there we go. There we go. There we go. Go again. Go again. Hey, you can run it back. You can run it back, bro. We can't hear. What you mean? You can't hear me? Yo, can you hear me now? That's crazy. Hey, can y'all hear me? He said, nah. Can you hear him now? Bro, we have this problem every time, which is crazy. But you can't hear him. This is how do I? Can I hear him now? What about now? You was on a roll. Let's see. Bro, Mike. All right, can y'all hear him now? Still nothing. I forget. I'm not seeing this live. How? I see it. Hmm. Turn that up. Turn that. See. Should. Should be. I see bro lips moving, but can't hear nothing. Uh, let's see. Can y'all hear him now?
I'm trying so hard. Please.
So far.
But in the end, it doesn't even matter. Oh, hey, Kayla, stop.
All right, they can hear me
Hey,
now.
oh, they can hear me? Oh,
Yes.
praise God. Hallelujah. All right, so y'all can hear me finally, bro. I've been cutting up. Listen, I got this microphone. They should have never gave me this mic. I'm gonna be singing the entire podcast. We are gonna get some type signed by somebody. Jamar, listen, hey, I see you in the chat. Thank you for watching. All those times I said that you look like Squidward, oh, I didn't mean that as a joke. I meant that as in you're a musical genius just like Squidward. And we gotta get in the studio together, bro. We gotta get in the studio. That's what it's about. But Keith had asked me how my
He said, "Yeah, we
week has
heard
been.
that
It's been good.
singing." He started crying.
Hey, why he put the thumb down? Hey, don't Nigel, don't do that. Don't do it. Nigel, don't do that.
Hey, bro, time out, time out. He ain't got no right to talk about somebody's musical talents. Hold on,
Listen,
hold on, hold on. I got
I'm a
I got
gospel
I got
superstar.
something for his ass.
I'm a gospel superstar, Nigel. His eye is on the sparrow, and I won't complain. His eye. Beautiful. Just this, and that's just I do all types of singing. You know, funerals, weddings. Um, you good, Nigel. You good. You good, bro. You good. You good people. I don't know you, Nigel, but you good
He said
people.
that's
You
for
good
getting on
people.
his name last pod.
I didn't know his name. I thought it was Nigel.
uh,
I didn't know what his name
no, it's
was. I thought it was Nigel, Nigel. I wasn't sure. I wasn't even trying to fry. This Nigel, this that new Nigel? This that new Nigel?
That's that new Miguel coming live from State
That new
Farm, North
Nigel.
Carolina. But
Woo, that's that new Nigel. That's heat.
let's see,
Hold on. One time for the new Nigel.
the new Miguel. That's crazy.
That new Nigel.
Miguel sound like a great volume Miguel.
That's, Hey, don't jump across no stages, Miguel. If they invite you anywhere, don't you jump across no stage and drop kick no white lady in the back of the head, bro. Listen, don't do that. Just if they tell you don't jump, just stay on the stage.
But
Just stay on the stage and just rock side to side.
my
Hey,
my
Keith,
week
how was your
is
week?
my week has been straight, bro. It's bro, Navy Life. We got the kitchen back open, so bro, I was in that thing almost every day.
Kitchen was closed.
Yeah, we closed it because we had to do maintenance. They had to do maintenance on the floor around the galley. That's what we call the kitchen. So they had it shut down. We couldn't be going in and out of there. But they did half of it, thank God. So now we back. We back in there cooking meals for the crew. You know how that is.
There you go.
Bro, this
Wait, so if the kitchen is closed, how do you eat on the ship?
so hopefully underway the kitchen is never closed. Because I don't know. Oh, excuse me, sorry about that. I don't know how they're gonna eat, but import when we're like stateside, just working regularly. People brought food on board, or they would order food,
Okay,
and they go pick it up.
gotcha,
And
gotcha.
I've been down since. Bro, you don't even like working. You trying to get up out of there. I'm
Also,
glad they gave y'all a little break or something.
shouts out to Kenny in the chat. I see you, Kenny. Shouts out to my boy Kenny Jones. Been watching 2 episodes straight, man. Him, Nigel, I think Jamar was on last time. So everybody who's been rocking with us for both episodes, salute to y'all, man. And also our new viewers too. Y'all are great too. Just these are the OGs. We'll get there one day.
But
One day.
one day when the
When
glory
the
comes,
glory comes, it'll be ours. It'll be ours. Oh, one day.
But
Glory.
somebody gave me a thumbs up. All right, let's get into it, bro.
All right, first topic.
So we gonna debate this J-Bo thing. Get it out the way.
That was
I know
that was
some of y'all think this is a sports podcast. It's not. We just happen to like sports, so we're gonna talk about it. All right, but so the Saints' last game of the season, we're up big. Jameis Winston is in victory formation. He could have took a knee, but he decided to hand the ball off to Jamal Williams for a touchdown, and some people are upset about that. Some people are calling for his head and his job, but bro's just looking out for a teammate, and they made a decision as a team, and I can get with that. I support that. If you are the leader of that team, or if you are a locker room leader, and you are willing to sacrifice your appearance in the public eye or your appearance to anyone else to better someone on your team or to better anybody else, rather, that I feel like, that should be commended. You should get
Next.
I don't know, something, a clap,
Absolutely.
some praise, anything. This is a singing. This is not a singing channel.
Hold on. It might be. It's just listen. New Keith with the mic. It just might be a singing channel. It just might.
We don't even know we singing. We just break out. It's like a musical world.
That's all it is. You know what I'm saying? Monday is Dr. King Day. Lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven ring. I'm telling, hey, we singing about anything on here, but I'm with you with Jameis, man. And look, for all the miserable Falcons fans who are talking about some, why did you run the touchdown? You went in victory formation. That means the game is over. Okay, socially, yes. But the reality is we out here playing football. All right, we out here playing a contact sport. We had a chance to score. You should have stopped us from scoring. But I want to get to all the Falcons fans who are like, oh, you running the score up. That's unsportsmanlike. Were you mad when they was up 20? Were you mad when they was up 28? Was you mad when they was up 35? When they kept scoring on you, you should have been mad then. But now all of a sudden they want to get one last touchdown to a teammate who led the league in touchdowns, rushing touchdowns last year, doesn't have a single one. So I'm going to get back to you on that one in a second, Keith. I want to find out how it's even physically possible. And then he has a chance to score a touchdown. He does it, and y'all are pissed off because, like, oh, we weren't ready. Well, clearly you wasn't ready all game, so nothing changed because you weren't stopping us earlier, and you couldn't stop us now. So I somewhat understand the safety of it, because when you're in victory formation, defense is laxed, and for the offensive line just to fire off on somebody could cause injury. There might be some blowback on this the next time they play next season where the game may be over and cheap shots might be taken. But, man, when we on the field, we're in play. And when we're in play, we got to be on go. So I have no issue with it. But I do want to ask you as the Saints fan, y'all got Jamal Williams?
Mm-hmm.
I got Jamal Williams this offseason. He leads the league in rushing touchdowns last year, and it felt kind of like a LeGarrette Blount year, where that 1 year in New England where he had all those touchdowns, and it was kind of a one-off. We knew Jamal was really not that level of player, but we didn't expect him to go from north of 15 touchdowns to had Jameis not changed, presumably had Jameis not changed the play in the huddle, he would have had no touchdowns. What is that underutilization like for Jamal? Like, how does it get to that point? Because it's not like Kamara was really balling this year. Kamara was actually statistically one of his worst years he's had in a while.
So I don't remember if we got him before we got Derek Carr. So I feel like a lot of that we were gonna stick with J-Bo as our starting quarterback. Then we got Derek Carr. So. And apparently Derek Carr's he just gonna throw it.
Yeah.
He's just gonna throw that hoe.
It's not good.
He's just gonna throw that hoe.
Yeah. But listen, they got mad at Jameis for doing the exact same thing. Like, they was mad saying Jameis just gonna air it out and turn the ball over. My brothers and sisters in Christ, did you watch Derek Carr this season?
I think as Saints fans, we'd rather have Jameis Winston just throwing the ball because we know what they expect from J-Bo. He gonna throw
He's
it,
a gunslinger,
but he gonna have fun. He gonna have fun. We like that. But
it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. It's New Orleans. It's a party city. We go to the games to have fun, bro. We ain't going to the games. This ain't New England. We not going here to try to make sure we beat every team ever. No, we want to go here. We want to win. We gonna have a good time. We get some gumbo, have some jambalaya, and then we gonna watch the game. That's what it is. Jameis is that city. I just thought that was and then I thought it was kind of whack. Shannon Sharp, that's on. Love Shannon Sharp. I didn't like his response to that. I didn't. Where he on national television called for Jameis's job, said it was bad for the locker room. And I'm like, first of all, I don't know if he knows this. The locker room in the city of New Orleans loves Jameis. They don't like Dennis Allen. They ain't like Dennis Allen since the first time he walked in that stadium kind of saucy with his luggage. Like, they ain't liked him since then.
We don't like
he strutted in that stadium, bro. He strutted up in there.
We don't like that, man. I feel like
he walked in there talking about some all the single ladies.
Saints,
like, I was like,
the online Saints community, like Saints Twitter, is everybody's like, oh, they fired Bill, they fired Pete Carroll.
Yeah.
But Dennis Allen still has a job.
Hey, but look, Pete Carroll might slide his way down to New Orleans. Might. I mean, I don't know what he'd go there for, but he might. I don't know. That's about it, because it ain't too much of a team. Like, the way I see it, Kamara's kind of cooked. Slant boy ain't even running slants right no more. Jameis, yes, Jameis is great, but I mean, Olave hasn't taken the step we thought he would. The defense getting old.
He struggled with injuries this season.
Yeah, but even when he was healthy, he wasn't cooking.
You know
You saw Derek Carr got mad at him a few times because he was giving up on routes.
He
wasn't running hard.
You know who's been solid all year?
That.
Taysom Hill. We can always count on that man. To do
I guess,
something.
man. I guess, bro.
To do
Like,
something.
I guess. To do, he has something. Is it effective? But he did something. I guess, bro. I guess.
Bro, I posted that video on TikTok. The one where you were saying Jameis was a top 20 quarterback in the league. I meant to
Yes.
read you the comment.
We go on comments.
It's a
Also, hey, chat, real quick. Put in the comments if you think Jameis is top 20. Is Jameis a top 20 quarterback? Because once Keith goes through the comments, I'm gonna put a list of quarterbacks I think are actually better than Jameis and the ones who aren't. Go ahead, Keith. Go through these comments.
Funny. I wanted to troll him, but anyway, Boomtown 187 on TikTok said, a top 20 quarterback in the league? And what league? The CFL? The lingerie league? Surely not the NFL. And I commented back, follow at GamePointGP1 for all the hot takes. He said, this isn't a hot take. It's a dumb take. I should say so. I should say so.
Like,
he followed you?
Okay, but I need to check and see if he followed because that's all that really matters at this point. First of all, it's not a dumb take. It's not a dumb take. It's a good take. It's very quickly. We're going to go through the quarterbacks who are better. Okay, so we're going to start with the AFC West. Mahomes is better. Herbo is better. Russell Wilson's better. Right? Russell Wilson's been playing good. And I don't think Garoppolo or the new boy, the rookie, is better. So that's 3 in the AFC West. The AFC South. Stroud is better. I don't know. Is Trevor Lawrence actually better than him? Would you take Trevor Lawrence over Jameis?
Would I take Trevor Lawrence over Jameis?
Real talk.
Nah, I'm rocking with Jameis. Rocking with.
Say we rocking with Jameis. Exactly. All right. So, Trevor Lawrence not better. We don't know if AR-15 Anthony Richardson is actually better yet. I mean, he might be, but we don't know that yet. Who else did we miss in that division? We got the Titans. Ain't no one of the Titans better. Then we got the East. Josh Allen is better. No one on the Jets is better. Tua's better. And no one on the Patriots. And then the North, you have Lamar is better. Sean is better. Joe Burrow is better. Dang, the whole division down here better. And then the Steelers. That's 9 in the AFC. You're not going to get 9 more, like 10 more in the NFC. So, by default, mathematically, Jameis top 20. Because, I mean, you got the NFC North, you got Fields.
That's right, Kayla. That's right.
That's right. Lift every voice and sing.
Till we stop. All right, never mind.
Oh, till earth and heaven ring. Sing it if you know it.
Ring
with the harmonies of liberty. Let our rejoicing rise. All right, but
the best, not the best. The funny thing is, I went to a private school my 7th grade year, and every morning we would sing all like 3 or 4 verses of that song.
I had to sing all 4.
Yes, every morning.
They had you online talking about sing it again.
Basically,
sing a song. They said all the white kids, you sing it too. This ain't just for black people. Everybody singing it.
I went to a black private school.
Hey, that's
my 7th grade year.
That's dope.
Jamas Academy. It was down the street from my house.
Jamas. And you know what? Hold up, real quick. Shouts out to Jamas Academy.
I don't think they're in business anymore.
Well,
I don't think they're in business. I drove by last time I was home, and I was like, "Oh, where did school go?" I think it's
in memorial of Jamas Academy.
I think it's just a lot right now.
You know what? That's okay because you know what's coming next. We getting Dr. Umar's Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy. So we may have lost Jamas, but the FDMG Academy is on the way, y'all. It's on the way.
Bishop
Buildings up. It's not like Bishop Sycamore. This is the real school. I've been watching his progress. Okay, the building's up. The place is painted. He just needs to get some of the HVAC things taken care of, and then it's gonna be open.
Hey, somebody asked why I got a ruler out. It's because I don't know what to do with my hands. I just,
Ricky Bobby.
I just don't know what to do. I
Ricky
just,
Bobby.
I just grab anything off the desk. All right, leave me alone.
I don't know what to do with my hands.
Let me be. All right. Let us pray.
So, why do you? What?
If I had a ball, I would pause.
That was crazy. That was crazy.
Oh man.
But you caught it though. You caught it.
Anyway. Bro, what that man Montana? What he say? He said he forgot. He forgot that we had a show today.
No, I'm not even. Okay, that is kind of crazy. He forgot. I get him not being here. You know, he has a date with his wife, and it's one of the few times they don't have the kids with him. So I get it.
Which is fine. I'm not mad about that.
That's rare.
I'm mad that he said he forgot.
Yeah, forgetting is crazy, bro. How you gonna forget on the 360 podcast?
He wanted a podcast, and this man not here. You know what? I'm gonna call him. I'm not gonna call him. I hope he's watching. Montana, you better be watching at least.
Bro, he's on a date. He's not watching us.
You're right. You were absolutely right.
I wouldn't be watching us.
I'm looking for something else to play with. I'm just playing with this pen.
Hey yo.
Hey, chill.
What else we got?
Chill. Bro, let's get into everybody's favorite topic, the military. Oh,
the armed forces.
The armed forces.
Yes, Lord.
Bro, I've been in almost 9 years now. It's crazy.
9 years?
9 years, yeah. I joined in 2015.
Thank you for your service.
Thank you for your support. I've never, looking back, I've never, considered joining the military. I had family always tell me to join the military. Yeah.
They just told you
they suggested. They were like, Keith,
okay,
you should join the military. It'd be good for you. I'm like, no, I don't want to do that.
Did you have problems as a kid?
Did I have problems as a kid?
Yeah, because usually when they say it'd be good for you, it's like you're like a struggling youth who needs guidance and direction.
I mean, sure. I feel like
you lack discipline.
I feel like we all have had that. So, at one point or another in our life, but I'll be getting to that at a later episode.
Okay.
But yeah, I just didn't have anything going on at the time. What did I have going on? I dropped out of school. I was going to Bible school at the time, go to Southeastern Baptist Theological Seminary, and
oh yes, Lord, yes, Lord,
in Wake Forest, North Carolina.
You was about to be a deacon. You was training to be a deacon, bro. I know you was about to be first team.
I wanted to go into children's ministry. That's what I wanted to do. But
youth pastor. Okay, I like it.
The just the atmosphere there just wasn't, what I wanted, or I was just uncomfortable because there was very few people that looked like me. If you understand what I'm saying. There
was a lack of black people.
Yeah, I was, what year was this? 2014. I'm wearing snapbacks, playing my music out loud. Granted, it's Christian hip hop, but shouts out to Lecrae, by the way.
Remember when you brought up snapbacks real quick? Remember back in like the early to mid 2000s with the snapbacks, you used to have the little things look like a belt buckle. It used to go all the way like the long little snapback jump. Like, bro, we need to bring that back, bro. You need to bring that. That was actually that was heat.
Bro, I seen somebody with a hat, no brim. They had a strap on a skelly.
Bro, was this in New York?
No,
this feels like a New York. Like
I went to get ramen.
Where you are?
I went to get ramen, and the dude was sitting there. He had a hat on with a strap on the back, no brim.
Why? Like,
you know those videos, Yankee no brim. Anyway,
what in the hip hop is going on?
Bro, I don't know. I don't know. I don't
That's
follow
it.
fashion. That's not for me. We only got four.
That's it.
Hey, bring the viewers back. Come back. We all at.
They left us.
They left.
Oh man.
What else? Oh,
We gotta say something controversial to get them back.
Anyway.
Y'all saw the Jews climbing out of
Whoa!
sewers?
Whoa! Shit.
You saw the Teenage Mutant Ninja Jews? It was crazy. They was everywhere. They was digging to China and they showed up in New York. It was unbelievable. They back? Are they back now?
Oh, my soul. Oh. Anyway, yeah, I didn't have anything going on. I ended up moving with my brother after a while. Our mom was sick at the time. She ended up passing. I felt like he needed me there. He needed a family member support, so I went there for him. After a while, nothing picked up for me. Ended up moving back home with my aunt back to Jersey. Shouts out to her. It's basically my mom. Was there with my cousins as well. Nothing was going on. Couldn't find a job. I felt just things just started like, there was things just being demanded towards me. I felt. Don't family, if y'all watch this, I'm not attacking y'all at all. This is just my point of view. And I was like, I gotta get out of here. I need something to do. Ended up walking past the recruiting station, and that day I remember I was going to I wanted to talk to an army recruiter, and the army recruiting station was closed. Like, why are y'all closed on a random Monday? a random
I
Monday.
thought they'd be recruiting all the time.
I don't know what
at every college, at every job fair.
It wasn't a holiday, I can tell you that much. But some internally was just like, go talk to the Navy, and I was like, heck no, I don't want to do that. I can't swim.
which is a valid point.
But I ended up going in there, talking to him. 8 years and some change later, we still here. I just picked up E5, which was great. Took me a minute, but I'm here now. That's the only way it's up.
For someone like me, because I'm not in the military, I'm not really familiar with military. I'm assuming E5 is a ranking.
Yes.
What is that in the grand scheme of things in terms of ranking? Like, is that I'm assuming that's good?
Yes. So the E is enlisted, and the 5 is pretty much level 5. So I'm in an enlisted 5, which in the Navy is a second class petty officer. Basically, I'm supposed to be the subject matter expert in my job. So yeah, basically, I'm a culinary specialist. Basically, I'm a cook. But it's a lot more to it than just cooking, which that I'm learning. So yeah, so right now I'm learning the what is it? The managing of the kitchen. So sure, I already know how to cook. I know how to do that. Cool. But now I'm leading my junior sailors, the ones that are under me, how to how to get where they need to be, how they can get to the point of sharpening their culinary skills, to doing the paperwork, which I'm still learning. I'm no expert on that yet, which I'll get into that later. Yeah, so I'm leading them. And
that's good. So it's a leadership position. That's dope.
Yeah, so
that's dope, bro. Congrats on that.
Thank you. Yeah, so
Big time.
My Navy experience is a lot different than most. It's still similar, I guess. I didn't come in with a rate, so with a job essentially. So I was just doing. A lot of people call it custodial work, and that's how I met Montana. He was a bosun.
Oh, they call like the grunt work, pretty much.
Basically.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So 2 years later, ended up uh picking up CS, and it's been a ride ever since. Uh,
What is CS?
culinary specialist.
Okay, got it. I just want to know. I'm sure people in the chat might know. I didn't know. So
But yeah, um, yeah, but that I didn't want to just talk about me. I wanted to talk about Navy military experiences. Common misconceptions because I know that you had one. You had an experience back when we were in New Orleans.
oh yeah, I was about to say, brother, I'm not in the military. Yeah, I did have an experience. Okay, so you want me to get into that right
Yeah,
now?
yeah,
All right, y'all. So picture it. We're in New Orleans. This is April of 2022. Keith's bachelor party. We're there. Now, apparently, in the great city of New Orleans, a naval ship had docked, and it was like
it
a
was Fleet
navy.
Week. It was Fleet Week.
It was Fleet Week, so a lot of naval ships docked. All the Navy from everywhere, the Navy from the East Coast, the South, the West Coast, every country, everybody's Navy showed up in New Orleans. Everywhere you looked, it was Navy, 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 Navy. I was under the impression because they were wearing like their sailor uniforms,
The dress
the
whites.
whites with the navy, yeah, the dress whites with the navy blues with the Major Payne shoes, and they had the hats too. It was clean, boy, right? So I'm just like, okay, this is about to be a very civilized function that's going on because when you in your uniform, you're supposed to represent the Navy. You represent the United States of America.
Which
You
is true.
represent armed forces. And be as that may, I learned one thing very quickly. Just because you got the uniform on, don't mean you can't cut up. When we got in New Orleans, it wasn't even the locals. It wasn't even the people like the civilians. The folk who was going crazy, I'm talking about dancing in the street, rolling around in the street, in circles, doing all types of dances, running through the streets, like actually running through the street in the bars, 500 deep, was the Navy. They was in there acting up. And I was just like, I thought y'all was supposed to be on y'all best behavior. Apparently, Keith and Montana laughing because they know. I don't know. I'm not in the military. I don't have a lot of experience in the military. They're like, bro, no. Like when we get on land, it's different. They get off the
Bro,
ship because they've been on the ship like 7 years. So then you get off the ship and you get on land, bro. They be cutting up. Like I'm trying to tell you, I thought it was cool. It wasn't cool. None of it was cool. But apparently, this is normal, Keith. Like y'all just get off the
Bro,
boat and just wild everywhere.
it's yeah, that's normal. Don't don't let us pull in somewhere we're not from. That's all I can say.
A different country?
A different country, a different city.
Nah. Oh
It
nah.
it, it don't matter. But it's Fleet Week,
Apparently
so
nobody was from New Orleans.
no, yep, absolutely. So Fleet Week is just basically, the community shows love to the Navy. Uh, I don't know if you know. There's like iconic pictures of Fleet Week. Um,
Okay.
Someone kissing a random woman and their whites. It happens. Um,
Bad.
what? Um, yeah. So you show up in your whites, you look all good. People want to buy you drinks. So I come to
For
the
sure.
I
For
come
sure.
to the conclusion that these people went in there and just tried. They tried to drink New Orleans dry. And bro, when I tell
They
you,
almost did. They almost did.
I'm I'm watching them. I'm like, yo, I'm shocked because they're in their dress whites and people are stumbling out of bars. They ain't got their blouse on. They missing a neckerchief. Somebody, some civilians running down the street with a Dixie cap on. I'm like, yo,
I
where
saw
y'all,
folk with no shoes. I saw folk with no shoes. I'm like, you took off the Major Pains?
bro,
The Major Pains? As
bro?
dirty as Bourbon Street is, bro, they probably got athlete's foot, asbestos, all types of their feet probably just burnt off that night.
Somebody said they want them. That's what they trying to get something.
Benefits. Benefits.
That BAH. I'm telling you, that BAH is one hell of a drug.
Hey.
But no, like you know, deployments when we're out to sea for a while and we pull in. Uh, I don't know why. I don't know why. But everybody's first thought is to just try to drink the place dry. I don't get it. There's me. I'm just a social drinker. So if I go out, I'll have two or three. I'm not gonna get drunk. I'm not gonna be stumbling around. But at the same time, I want to explore. So let's go do something during the day, and then let's go eat food and just vibe with everybody else before we have to go back. Um, yeah, I also thought that the Navy would be or the military as a whole would be well put together.
Hey.
um, it's a hectic place, bro. It's it's crazy. Let's see what stories do I have to tell this? Where's my
I
tangents?
would kind of imagine.
Go ahead.
I would kind of imagine because on the ship there's a lot of rules in place, right? Assuming the ship is dry, there's no drinking on the ship.
Unless we're out to sea for like I think it's 30 or 60 days straight, then we get a beer day where you get two beers.
Oh wow, glory. two, ooh, 2 beers. Outside that, because I mean you're working. You're on the ship, you're living there, but you're working each day, right?
Hmm.
Okay. So yeah, so it's work. So obviously you're not gonna be drinking on the job. You said you're there for 30, 60 days. Um, so you get off the ship and folks finna cut up. I didn't know they was gonna cut up to that extent though. Like they was out there. I would have had to seen it. They was through the streets. They was in there deep. I thought the whole Planet's Navy was in New Orleans at one time. They was out there, and they was the ones doing the shots. They was the ones really partying it up. And I'm like, that's cool. I just didn't know you could do that in your clothes, but clearly the officers were still on the ship because they was anything
You
went.
said the
Anything
officers?
went.
No, the officers were out there too, bro. Don't
It was out there too.
don't let just because they went to a little bit of college, they getting paid a little bit more. They supposed to be over us. Don't. That's where they get you.
When I
The the
when I say
Chiefs
officer, I mean like the
out of
captain and
function.
first lieutenant.
What? What? Brandy, what are you talking about? I feel
No,
like
I think she's responding to something from the chat. Might be a little delayed. Do a flip.
Arius, what's up, bro?
Yeah.
So
I,
Arius works under me. This man said that he gonna get multiple accounts and it's just gonna troll the comment section.
hey, you know what? I'm not even mad because you know what? Thank you for watching, Arius. Arius being
But
in the comment section.
but yeah, the khaki leadership be out there too. They be
This khaki leadership.
just the higher ups, you know.
Okay.
Um, they be out there too. You'll see them. They try to be a little sneaky, but you look out
Very
behind you.
sneaky.
You see one of them just sneaking off somewhere. Like, where you going? And then you see him on
Very
the boat.
sneaky.
You see him on the boat. You just give him that look. What's up, Chief? And then they
Very
smile at
sneaky.
you.
Kind of like Pearl Harbor. That was a little sneaky. Pearl Harbor was a little sneaky.
You
The
serious right
khakis
now?
be a little sneaky.
You serious right now?
Was it not?
What's
Was it
your
not a sneak attack?
What's your favorite place you visited?
That's a good question.
What is my favorite place I visited? Besides the South America tour that I did last year, um, it's either for my first deployment, Naples, Italy, or Marseille, France. It was a good time. We walked around, got lost. Uh, this is in Italy. I had an actual an actual Italian pizza, and it was
Hmm.
the best thing ever.
What makes it better than the American version?
It's a lot of love in it.
What's the difference? Well, let me say, what's the difference? Maybe not so much
So,
what makes it better. What are the differences?
just like how it's made. It's not as greasy as American pizza. and it's a whole pie. It's not sliced, and it's not meant to feed everybody and their family. It's just for you. Is bro hitting?
No,
That's his
it's a
mic.
mic. It's a mic. It's a mic.
Did you get a? No, I did not get a pizza cone. I did not. But
I've seen those. I've seen that. Those look good.
I
Those
believe.
pizza cones look
Oh, I
good.
did have a cannoli though.
You know what? It's a dessert, right? A cannoli.
Yeah,
Okay.
I did. It was delicious.
Cannoli. Cannoli.
That's the best place I've been. The worst place. Let's see the worst place.
Oh Lord.
Does Hey, if
Detroit.
if y'all if y'all in the chat, does Bahrain count? Could I say Bahrain is the worst place I've been? No, I take that back. Duqm, Oman. If you've been to Duqm,
What's that?
ugh,
Where is that?
it's in the Middle East. Oman is a little country. Uh, it's a little country in the Middle East. We pulled into Duqm because there's a lot going on. Literally, we couldn't leave. They put us in basically a sandbox area, and they got like it's like a little flea market. They got little pop up food places, little merchant shops here and there. They got like a concrete basketball court in the back. If you fall, you done for.
I would, because it's probably hot, bro. You fall
Bro,
on that.
it's
Not only are
hot.
you hurt, you're burnt. Like,
It's so hot, bro.
you gonna get up looking like Darth Vader. Like you fall down, it's over.
Bro, and everything was so expensive out there. I don't know why. I don't know who I thought I was, but I went out there and was like, you know what? I'm gonna turn up. I got me a bottle of that hen dog, right?
Mm-hmm.
I had a I had a bottle of that hen dog.
Shouts out to James.
Junk was $500.
For a bottle?
Bro,
For one bottle.
one bottle, bro.
And you paid for it. And you paid for it.
I looked at my bank account. $500. I don't care. Bro,
See?
I was making that.
Like,
Bro, at the time, I was making that deployment money, bro.
but
I had
I'm
money to
saying,
blow, getting it
you get
in.
letting these
Bills fall over your skin. I got money to
I got
blow.
money.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Hey, shouts out James though, bro. I need to see what that man doing.
Big James, bro. Shouts out to Big
He
James.
got big dreams. Big dreams. Hey, we need to get him on here.
We do.
We need to get him on.
And they said we got 501. We good. So this was $500 of American currency.
Bro, yes, but it is
Not no whatever. 500 US dollars.
so.
You pay.
So I didn't pay.
Bro,
All right. Yes, I paid $500, but when I looked at it, it wasn't 500 American dollars. It was like whatever their currency was, like maybe like 25. I'm just like, all right. I didn't look at the. Sure. I should have looked at the what am I looking? The currency exchange. You know what their dollar is matched to ours. Sure, I should have did
Right.
that. Sure, I
You
should have
should
did
have.
that. But me,
Yes.
but me being the great sailor that I am, I said, "Here you go."
Ain't no great trailer. Like, what you mean? They probably looked at you and said, ha, ha, ha.
Probably,
Oops.
probably. But if you look at the comments, somebody said we all have done it, and we will continue to do it. That's
Listen, for those of you who don't know me, I am literally the Mr. Krabs of my time. That would not have worked on me. Maybe that's why I go overseas. I'd have been like $500. They could have said $50. I'd have been like, you can keep it. Like, I'm trying to tell you, $500 now. For what? To get some alcohol? We already in the desert. It's hot. You just want me to dehydrate faster? Like, why would I do that? I don't want this. I need actual liquid. I don't need this. It's ridiculous. Ain't no water. There's no water. There was no water there, right?
Oh, there was water. There was bottled water, not tap water though. You
Yeah, for
never drink the
$50.
water overseas unless it's in a bottle.
Yeah, I've heard about that.
But I also lost my water bottle that day too. I had a purple one.
Oh,
I
Jesus.
lost it. I lost it.
Yep.
I went back for
I'd have been
it. Gone.
I'd have rolled
Um,
my. Of course, it was gone. What was the name of the country?
Oman. Oh, Dukum Oman. DUQM Oman. OMAN.
I'm trying
Bro,
to see how
this
close
was
it is.
this
What is
was
that close to?
this was on the Lincoln. We pretty much built that city. There was nothing there until we got there, and we went there 3 times, and they got us
Up this
all
city.
3 times. But I didn't buy another bottle of Henny. That one time they got that
I would.
they
I would
got that
assume.
they got that $500 out of me. That was it. And they had a chicken spot called DFC, Dukem Fried Chicken. Hey, shouts out to
Was it
Dukem
good?
Fried Chicken.
You know what? Was it good?
It was good. It was finger licking.
Was how to do
It's
good fried
Dukem
chicken?
Fried Chicken. It's finger licking. It's Dukem Fried Chicken.
We're not about to do this. We're not about to cool on this, bro. Because they're gonna take this clip and be like, "Look at them dancing and singing about chicken." No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. I just heard the word, baby.
Bro,
Get the chicken.
speaking of chicken, oh my gosh.
Oh my
Somebody
goodness.
somebody brought this up the other day. But so the Navy likes to do special meals for holidays or like certain months, right? So for Black History Month, bro, this is bad. Tell me, there was one command.
I know you're not about to say.
There was one command, bro. I ain't gonna say no names. They
Nah, say their name. Put them on blast.
Nah, I can't do that. They
Okay.
I don't know why. I don't know why they just assume like, oh, it's Black History Month. Let's have some fried chicken, cornbread, collards, you know, all the soul food stuff. Watermelon. I think they had like Kool-Aid too. It's crazy. And you know, all the black people, we got it. And we sitting there we sitting there congregating, dang. Why they do this to us? Why why they think we only want some fried chicken?
Here's the thing, though. Real question. Real question. Is it racist? Is it? Like, just walk with me. Follow me here. Follow me now.
I'm
right?
not saying it's racist.
It's
It's
Black
just a
History
stereotype.
It is. It's stereotypical. But at the same time, that's Black soul food. It's Black History Month. Like, if we had Asian History Month, I'm sure there'd be some type of Chinese or Vietnamese or Japanese food. If it was Latin American Month, I'm sure there'd be some type of Latin American food, like Mexican food or Salvadorian or Brazilian. I don't know,
Yes.
but like,
And
is it racist?
I've seen that. And I've seen that. And it always varies for those months. But Black History Month, it's always the same thing.
I mean, that's soul food. Like, I think we could do African. We could do African food. We could do Caribbean food. Like, it's not Black American History Month. It's just Black History Month. So you could do different types of Black foods. But I see what you're saying. They
I'd
could
be
switch it up.
appreciative, you know, some oxtail, some curry goat.
Mhm.
I don't think ships could do
True.
that though.
Some
They could do
jollof rice
oxtail,
on there.
right?
Mm.
I
Sure, you can do some oxtail.
yeah.
Some jollof rice. Some stew. What? But that jump be lit. Some plantains. See, now I just got hungry.
Bro, you always hungry. We left the Airbnb in New Orleans. We had breakfast. No, we went to get breakfast. An hour later, hey, when we eating again? I'm hungry. What you keep, bro? We just ate.
I need nourishment. Like,
He said,
bro, look, you know it was bad because I don't like walking far distances. I'm just not a fan of it because it takes a lot of energy. It takes a long. I'm just not a fan, right? So, but we was in that Airbnb. I was hungry. You said we were supposed to leave in like an hour, but I needed food now. So I walked like 1.3 miles to get a po' boy, and actually it was more than a po' boy. It was actually quite a bit of food in there, so it was really good. But yeah, bro, I gotta eat. I gotta feed the beast. You know, you gotta eat big to
this
be
man
big.
said,
So
feed the beast. You said what now? You gotta do what?
gotta feed the beast.
No, after that, what you say?
Oh, dang, I'm about to get hit. All right, I'm gonna say it anyway. You gotta eat big to be big.
Pause.
That was
Uh,
pause. That was crazy. That was crazy.
nah.
That was crazy. I accept that.
Forgiven.
I'm gonna go ahead and self-serve. Self-serve.
Forgiven. Hey, anybody else in the chat got any Navy questions, military questions? Anybody? I'll let y'all.
Let's see here.
Y'all could. Hey, just throw them up in the chat if you do. But I guess for this last bit, I kind of want to just talk about uh where do we want to see this podcast go, or like what's your you know what's your I guess let's think dream board for the podcast.
Okay.
So for
I
me,
would
go
like.
ahead, go ahead, go
Oh,
ahead.
good. Good. Oh, sure, you go.
No, you got it. I asked you. Go ahead.
I like what we're doing right now. I like the topics. I like obviously since I'm a sports fanatic, if it was up to me, we could just do all sports topics. But I like the fact that we're talking about different things, appealing to different audiences. I think interviews would be dope. If we could bring somebody in,
Yeah.
someone else, relative to what we want to talk about that week, that'd be
hmm
really cool. You know, different experiences. Like it sucks Montana's not here. I understand why he's not here, but to hear the two of y'all with your different stories, the military, the love boat, all that type of stuff, that would just be really dope to for not only myself
The
but
love
for
boat.
the listeners. Yeah, the love boat, y'all. Hey, listen, I've learned a lot about our United States Navy, a lot of things, and great people, but things I did not know. I did not know this about them.
Before we get going with that, the love boat is crazy. Uh, somebody in the Navy. Shout out to this young artist. Pay to Play. Man's made a
Hey,
so-
to play.
man's made a song called Fan Room, and you can
Was that
only
in
imagine.
reference to?
You said what? It's a
This is
reference.
reference. Y'all was getting active in the fan room.
Things happen in the fan room. Man's made a song
Lord,
called The
in the
Fan Room. It's like
fan room.
I'ma take you to the fan room. I'ma give
Hey,
you that boom boom. Shout out
ooh,
to him because
girl.
that song did exactly what it was supposed to do. That song
Did
went
numbers?
viral, had everybody talking about it. I was play,
Really?
I I was playing it in the if people was like, ain't no way this man made a song. I was like, I don't got a problem with it. It's catchy. He did what he needed to do. And I'm gonna play it in the galley.
Said I took her to the fan room.
You said opinion on grits.
Hey,
Hey, hey,
Isaac, that's a very good question. That's it, because I love grits. You like grits, Keith?
salt and butter. That's it. Salt, pepper, butter.
Not bad, not bad.
If
I don't
you
really add butter. I don't see not butter. Excuse me. I don't really add salt. I don't add a lot of salt, but butter and pepper is
if you
fine.
put
That's
sugar
good.
on your grits, you ain't a friend of mine. Mm-mm.
That's you might as well just eat cream of wheat at that point. That's cream of wheat. It's a little different, but the best grits, cheese grits. Cheese grits are undefeated. I also like the grits with a little bit of bacon in them. That
Uh,
joint was good.
uh, Karen asked, no, Karen, shut up, Karen. Knowing what you know now about the Navy and Armed Forces, would you join? Um,
That's a good question, Karen. Very good question.
would I
Thank you for
still
that.
join? Uh, yeah, definitely. I still join. I feel like me joining, I didn't know what I wanted to do or what would happen, but now I feel like I'm uh here to lead, not necessarily like lead in the military, but like, you know, give shine a light, be a light in someone else's life. Like I have some junior sailors, people that have been in less time than me, um that I mentor. I could say. Like I take under my wing, like I give them advice. We talk, we talk about things outside the Navy, what they can get out of the military if it's not for them. I actually talked to my boy earlier today, and we talked about that. Uh, Shout out to my boy, Diage. Yep, I got your name right. Uh, he
Jay.
he hit me up. Maybe we'll have him on the podcast one day. Um, but yeah, it's definitely. I'd do it again. I'd join. Um, yeah. So back to dreams for the podcast. Yeah, interviews. I definitely think that at some point we should start interviewing. One of my dream interviews, the way I see it, it's for we do like maybe a month or something for our creative people. Our content creators, our music minded people. Just we interview people outside. Like I want to interview uh Jamar, who
Yes, yes.
who if you stay to the end of the show, you'll hear his song Calypso playing in our outro. I want to interview him, ask him, his advice to other independent artists. I have a dude, DJ Disher. I want to, bring him on the show for the same thing, give his advice, find out how he got into music, what he can, do to help other, music-minded people. There's a content creator on TikTok. What's his name? Trap House Sports. Bro is hilarious. I feel like you will like him. I'll send you a video. He has he has crazy catchphrases as he reviews, like just plays throughout sports during the season. Hickory dickory, we
Yeah.
got some trickery. Uh, Bro, I feel like I think he hates Jared Goff. Jared freaking Goff. That's all I hear. But I wanna
It's
interview him.
understandable.
I wanna bring him
It's
on the show.
understandable.
And we're gonna put this on TikTok. I'm gonna tag you in it. Trap House Sports. Uh Come on the pod, bro. Let's make that happen. But yeah, that's my dream. I want to someone asked me why I made a podcast, and I was like, granted it's something to do. I can learn different. I'm learning some, like, video editing, a little bit of graphic design, stuff like that. Uh but I want to entertain, spark a conversation, get people's brains, moving, thinking, share stories, experiences, all that. Why are you talking? Brandon's talking about crunchy rice. That
Crunchy rice. Is that a thing or just like crunchy rice for real?
um, there's people who can't cook in the
Ah,
kitchen, so we put them on rice, and that's why it's burnt most of the time.
sometimes burnt rice be straight though. Like if you
But
make some yellow rice or some Spanish rice and you burn a little bit at the bottom, even some jollof rice, you get a little smoky, a little burnt at the bottom. That joint
the
is
crazy
solid.
thing, it
That
just be
joint is
burnt at
solid.
the top, and that's it. And
Oh well, yeah. If it's
they
burnt at the
don't
top, you.
they don't mix the rice up, so the pan, you put it on the line,
Oh,
it's just the top layer of rice is burnt. So when you scoop it, people
it's gonna
be,
be black.
no, brown.
Uh,
It's
uh,
it's not like
uh, uh.
it's not like burnt. It's just overcooked. It's dry.
Oh, okay. Got it. Got it. I think one of the things that'd be really dope for the channel is using more of our. I know we just started our social media platform with Instagram, taking some of the things, whether we put polls on there or
Hmm.
questions or whatever, and integrating that into the podcast itself so we can get the feedback from fans, followers, or whoever, and then talk about it on the podcast so it feels more interactive between us and people watching in the
Yes.
chat and things. I think that'd be really dope, right?
Hmm.
Because I would be interested, like if they had a question about sports, right, and I put my answer, and then it gets talked about on the podcast. I'd feel like I'd be a part of that.
Hmm.
I think that'd be really cool.
Once again, the Instagram account, the name is in the description if y'all want to go follow us. Yeah,
Yes.
I like having a live chat too. Um,
Oh yes, love
yeah.
the chat. Hold on. Shouts out. No, go ahead. Shouts out to the chat.
I like
All the best.
interacting with the viewers. At some point, once I figure it out, we're gonna be on we're gonna be on Spotify and Apple um Apple Podcasts.
Oh
So
yeah,
look out
try
for
it
that.
out, bro. We trying
Uh,
out on Apple.
if I got any like video editors, some audio mixers in the chat, or if y'all see this, please help us out. We out here making do with what we got. Google's been our best friend, so is YouTube. But if y'all can help us out, we appreciate it. Also, wait, before I do this, Keith, you got anything else to say?
No, I'm good, man. Just some thoughts about the channel. Shouts, thank you to everybody who's watching. Shouts out to the chat. That's all I'd add right now.
Hey, well,
And make sure to follow us. We do interact on the Instagram page. We do interact.
We do.
So
You know,
it's not just you following, it's ghosting.
Yeah. Without thank y'all for coming. Thank y'all for joining us on the 360 podcast.
Yes.
Going forward, we will be bi-weekly. So not next Saturday, Saturday after. You can catch us for another episode. And with that, y'all have a great weekend.
Go
ahead.
You know what we should do? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, right? You know what we should do?
What's that?
We should get someone from the chat to join us one week. So whoever wants to be on here one week and just join us from the chat.
All right.
It'd be fun.
It will be fun. Well, we should do that.
Yeah.
Follow us. Follow us on Instagram. We'll do like a contest.
A random draw.
We'll ask a question. And the first person to get it right can join us on the podcast if y'all want to. But yeah, look out for that. With that being said, y'all stay warm. Y'all have a great weekend, and we will catch y'all later. Peace.
No.